High and deep to straightaway right. Caesar racing back out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. And the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Well, I'll tell you, having a guy at the top of the lineup that's capable of doing this, boy, that's a great weapon to have. He jumps all over this ball to lead off the ball game with a solo home run. DJ LeMahieu will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective? Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Matt, with Ross behind the plate, hitters know they need to expand the strike zone a little bit. He likes to ring it up when it's on the black, or even a little off of it.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Man, I don't know what he's waiting for. That one was even more down the middle than the last one was.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, you can bet that he was a little teed off to give up that home run to the first batter of the ball game. And now he settles down here to bounce right back with a punch out on hitter number 2.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. No home runs just yet, and a pair of RBIs. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side. Caesar is there, 2 down.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
Carlos Gonzalez will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now.
And we know it's just April, so the season is just getting started, but obviously he's off to a great start.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Hit to short. Gloved by Russell. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Tyler Chapman, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, really, his last start looked like he was throwing to Group 3. When I mean Group 3, that's batting practice. Gave up 10 hits. He's going to have to be a lot better in this one.
Sean Shea.
John Jay stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's flared toward left center. Patterson on the move. 1 away.
Here's the numbers from his last start, and he's pretty lucky to get that no decision. If you look at the numbers, he didn't get out of the 5th. He's going to have to be better here.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
Into the windup and the pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Chris Bryant gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Good at-bat so far here with 2 away. He's going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, you get a good hitter in a fastball count, he'll know what to do with it. Heck, he's probably a .500 hitter when he gets a 3-1 fastball in the zone. That's almost too easy.
Kyle Schwarber will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Snap throw from the catcher. And again, he's back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
And now with a 2-0 count, both pitches have been in. This might be where you say, all right, I'm going to let it fly if this next one's middle away.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
2 out with the man at first. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
You know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
So striding in, number 42, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, no fear in that location. He just ramped up and threw it right by him.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hot shot to third. Gloved by Arenado. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They still trail 1-0.
What's going on, Roblox? Welcome to the stream.
Aaron Judd will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Designated hitter, Aaron Judd.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's taken for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Hit hard up the middle.
To hit a home run.
And a base hit here to open up the second.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Stepping in now, Joey Gallo. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. But fortunately here, no advance.
No, I'm not stealing with Judge. He's not fast enough.
Nobody out, runner on first. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Standing in now, Christian Audemaze. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Ground ball right side. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right.
Well, that's the frustrating thing for a sinker baller. When you get the ground ball you need and it finds a hole. Now he's got 2 men on to deal with and only 1 away.
Into the box, Tony Walters, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Runner goes for second. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through. A base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Tony Walters has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer, and as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well, and in your head you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like, but there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Thanks for watching.
And after all of that, the runner has to stay put at third base. I don't think he quite knew what to do out there, so he's just going to ride this one out, keep himself in one piece, and hold on tight at third base. And pretty hard to blame him.
No, man, I don't have enough speed. I only steal with certain people. Like Charlie Blackmon, people that are fast.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Can't
As he
steal
will
every
take strike
time
1 on the fastball here. No
they'll
balls
pick
in a
you
strike.
off easy.
And even though you got a 2-run lead,
Oh, you sub?
you
Thanks,
don't want
man.
to be
Thanks
leaving
for
too
subbing.
many guys in
I
scoring
pretty much-
position
I try
out
to
there.
stream it
That could come
a
back
game
to
a
bite
day.
you later.
Runners
Usually
at
I
second
stream
and
1 or
third with
2.
2 gone. Bullet back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Well, he had that home run earlier in the ball game, and now he's got an RBI single. So he's putting together a pretty nice ball game.
DJ LeMahieu gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last
I
pitch.
planned on it.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does
When you
2
get the
things
slide
for you.
step,
It
it's not-
gets
you
the
can't just
catcher
run
the
that
ball quicker so
automatically
he can
every
throw a guy
time.
out,
It's not that
or
easy.
it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Taking a little bit of a risk there. You'd hate to see him make the final out at second, especially when you've already got a runner on third. But he gets a great jump here, and now a 2-out single will drive home 2 instead of just 1.
The 2-0 on the way.
Oh.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Rockies lead this one 3-0. Ben Zobrist will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Bad pitch. Bad pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Shot toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. Around second is Zobrist. He's headed for third. And a fine start to the inning for the Cubbies. It's a leadoff triple.
First triple for him on the young season, and you could tell he had it on his mind from the start that it was going to be 3 bases.
Addison Russell will get his first opportunity now, and you can see that average pushing up near 350 to start things out. First offering on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there.
How is he safe, dude? I ran right toward him.
Well, never mind needing a sac fly to drive you in. That pitch is just nowhere close to the strike zone, so after the triple, he's able to come in and score on the wild pitch.
The guy just stops.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Really
Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Flying toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Into the box now, Ian Happ. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. 1 away.
And one thing this kid's going to find out is that everything speeds up at the major league level. Those pitches that you were on top of in AAA, they have a tendency to get on top of you much quicker now. You got to learn to adjust.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. Arenado's got it. The second for 1. On
Got
to
him.
first as they get the double play
Nice
to
play.
get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field. Nolan Arenado is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike one. Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
We are seeing a lot of confident swings right now. That's already 6 hits now in the first few innings. They've really come out attacking the baseball so far.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
And that sinker is normally where he gets most of his ground ball outs. But it really hasn't been all that effective a pitch so far.
Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
In now, Aaron Judd. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Third inning here, 3-1 our score. Takes this the other way to right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Well, that's a good idea right there. He goes with the pitch. He's not trying to pull it. Shoots this thing the other way. Just happens to be right at the right fielder.
Stepping in now, Joey Gallo, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Russell has it, and a gorgeous flip to second, and with that, the side is retired. Rockies strand one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Leading off the inning, John Jay, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker, strike one.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or 2 away.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready on 1 and 2. Looped out towards short. And he makes a great diving stop for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Yeah, there's a ball right there, not hit very hard, so he's got to cover some ground in a very short amount of time, and he lays out there to pull it in. Nice play.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Tap foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Blackman's after it. He can't get there as it falls in. The relay. Man, this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Well, no shortage of offense early on. That's already 10 hits combined between these two teams, and he pulls into second with a hard hit double right here.
Chris Bryant is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his second double of this young season. Chopped foul right at home plate. 1 out and a runner on second base. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit to third. Arenado has it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail it here 3-1. Christian Audemaze is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Line softly toward the hole, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So with the leadoff man reaching base here, let's take a moment to check out this date in baseball history. Tony Walters stands in following an RBI single his first time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
I'll tell you what, if you want to ingratiate yourself to your teammates as a rookie, boy, it's nice to see a young guy with a good grasp of the fundamentals. And he's going to get himself some high fives here as he moves that runner up 90 feet.
From the stretch, Jordan Patterson started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And he falls behind. 0-2. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. And look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Ground ball left side. Bryant is up with it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play, and that'll compound matters even further.
And remember here, on a ball that's out of play, the rule states that a runner gets the base he was running to plus one more. So that's going to allow him to come all the way in to score.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Rockies forced to settle for one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Rockies lead it 4-1. Wilson Contreras is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
In there at the knees, strike one.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. One gone. And with one away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42. as his legacy lives on to this day. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Yeah, he already got to show off
For
those
me
wheels,
is
so let's see if he can make it
named
happen again in this at-bat.
Tyler Chatwood.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. That evens it up 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Doing
Welcome
a good
to the
job
stream,
right there,
Aiden.
tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And that misses 2-2.
Very tough one to lay off there. He might have given up on that one because I think that had a lot more break than he expected it to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Hit to first. To his right, Gallo. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
A reminder, we'll have Game 2 of the series here on the show in HD with coverage coming your way tomorrow afternoon as you get a look there at the scheduled starters we'll have in store. Addison Russell will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it 4-1. Nolan Arenado heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Yeah, they tried to go inside again. I like the call, but this
I'm
time
a
he was
Milwaukee
ready for
fan,
it. He
Aiden.
drives this one for a solid base hit.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
That curveball sort of backed up on him a bit. You got to make sure you don't leave that out over the plate.
No, they're doing pretty good this year, actually. I watched them play a couple games this year. They beat up my Red Sox pretty good.
1-0 pitch on the way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Now batting.
Boy, that's the great thing about having a good sinker, and it seems like a lot of times, even when guys do get a hit off of you, the next guy's going to come up and ground into a double play anyway. We've seen it before, and that's exactly what happens here.
Standing in now, Aaron Judd. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rockies are down quietly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ian Happ comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Matt Caesar will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. On his way to pitch number 75. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Arenado scoops it up, and the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play, and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there, as we're going to get another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that replay, and we're going to have to see what the word from the dugout is. Remember, the ruling on the field is safe.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Rockies are challenging the
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call?
That was a hell of a play by Arenado.
Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out. So this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
In now is John Jay. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Drilled right back up the middle. Automaze ranging up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Koji Uehara will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 42, Koji Uehara.
Joey Gallo will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the 6th.
Joey Gallo.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Nope.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Uehara's ready. Here comes the 3-2. And
Nice.
that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
You want to talk about getting on top of a high fastball. I mean, to call this at the letters, that'd be charitable. This thing's about neck high, but he still drives it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Christian Audemays. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Yeah, that's a smart play over there at first. He knows he likely won't have a shot anywhere else, so he makes sure to get that one out on the tag. And you don't want to take a chance at throwing it around and not getting anybody.
Into the box, Tony Walters. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he did his job nicely last time up.
He's set. Here it comes. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Nice.
Around 3rd and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from 2nd, make it 5-1.
Yeah, and he had his first major league hit earlier in the game. How about a 2-hit game to start things out? Attaboy.
Jordan Patterson will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 5 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and if you've got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
2 out here and a runner at second. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Scorched to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Rockies 5 and the Cubs 1. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And now on the mound after the leadoff walk, you put yourself in a situation where you're going to give these guys a good chance to get that run right back. I mean, here's where he'll need to try to get the next guy to hit something on the ground.
Chris Bryant will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
In there, strike 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all. And when he has, they've been out of the zone.
The 0-2 delivery. Squared that one up just a little late.
Come on. We need a double play.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. I mean, if he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough pitch.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
I always have trouble pitching against Schwarber.
Now, but to me, he looks good to go.
One and two now as this catches the outer half.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1 and 2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackman is under it. 2 down.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball. But he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Wilson Contreras stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last
Come
trip.
on, baby.
And he was
One more
absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more